Oops. Well, there we go. Took a moment for everything to catch up. Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I updated my OBS and it changed all of my audio mixers to vertical things rather than horizontal. And I'm thinking, ew, it changed things. And then I'm like, actually, that,
Unauthorized change detected.
but it's actually kind of easier to see everything. So I shouldn't be so
You can't be mad.
reluctant to embrace change.
Well, if it's not worse, then yeah, embrace it.
Yep. Yep. But my reflex is, no, it's new, it's evil.
Just because it's new, it doesn't mean it's evil.
Yes, it does. It's inherently evil if it's new. No, I am
So
joking.
if you buy a new phone, it's inherently evil
Oh,
too
yes,
because it's new.
absolutely. It's new. One must look at it and hold it at arm's length, going, I don't think so.
That's counterproductive.
Yes, it is. Oh, goodness, I have plasma damage in space. I wonder if I have any plasma weapons. I need 500,000 plasma. I'll bet you this tune doesn't have anything that's got plasma on it. Nope. Oh, well, I'll deal with that one later then. This is an all phaser all the time chip.
So, your thoughts on the new releases? New recruitment event kind of thing?
Well,
I'm
with the
confused
Jemmies,
on
I
what.
think it's a great idea for, what their intention was to get players who have left the game to have an incentive to come back. It's kind of start fresh, but with all that pesky little introductory stuff out of the way. I think it's a lovely idea. Works better though if you beta it before you put it out there and discover that part of it doesn't work. Though they may have fixed that yesterday. I don't know. Um I set it up yesterday so I could do my new timing on the show, and it would be like overlapping with 10 forward by a few minutes. So if they wanted to rate us, yay. But it also would let me watch the show. Perfect. So 2 o'clock, I finish up my tasks of the day, come upstairs, and no 10 forward. 3 o'clock, no 10 forward. 4 o'clock, F it, and I start up the show. And I find out that 10 forward got pushed to 7 p.m. last night, which I don't think is something they're doing long term. I thought they were trying to fix maybe the Jem'Hadar problem. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to finish up the show at 7. I'll raid them. And then I went back to doing housework. So I don't know if they figured out the problem yet. But I love the idea. And that new package that they've got. Let's flip that back up here. Featured item, the Return to Duty Starter Pack. It's 1500 Zen. And all the individual things in there, except for the Kobayashi Maru, I do not need a Kobayashi Maru, aren't
Yeah.
bad. I mean, there's 5 master keys. There's the Captain Alteration token, which I think on its own is 1200 Zen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that yes, it's not bad. Not
Oh,
bad at all.
750 cents. So if you put everything together, you're still ahead on the money.
Yeah,
So
it's
if,
definitely worthy
yeah,
package and considering it.
yeah, so am I. It's only 1500. I have 1500. Oh, actually, somebody
I don't,
said,
but I would definitely use the extra tier 6X token since
yeah,
I intend to get the new noble ship that we're
yep,
gonna get from the event to max, and I have 2 tier 6X tokens, so I just need the third.
yeah, no, I think it's a great investment. So, yes, they have a nice package out there. They have a nice idea to
What
bring old players back. Uh,
in the hell is this endeavor? This is.
what
I
did you
need a probe to
get?
excommunicate this. I need the probe to excommunicate this. Complete Lucarity of foes advance on elite times 3.
Mm-hmm.
Go have kids. I'm not dealing with that crap.
Not excommunicate. You need the Pope to exorcise the demon.
The RNG demon that is assigning those stupid. The fact that this exists,
I
the Lucarity of foes is the most
do you remember when we used?
annoying.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. I'm not doing 3 Lucari TFOs. I might do one. let's get rid of that one and put
Yeah.
in 3 Borg TFOs. Everybody'd be happy to do 3 Borg TFOs.
Exactly. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Borg TFOs, even on the highest tier, are still just ×1. I'm
yeah,
like, excuse me?
yeah, exactly. And there,
Like, I'm sorry, did you lose logic on the way when you were setting that up?
so if you're setting up 3 Borg TFOs, let's go over here and we will grab some TFOs, those Borgies. Look at this. Look at the options you've got for Borg TFOs. I want to do 3 of them, no problem, no repeaters. Then
Which
I
are
get,
TFOs?
look
Yeah.
here, do we
Yeah.
hold on. We have
The
4,
alternatives suck.
2 of which are playable. Speaking of which, Gravity Kills is the universal for today, just so you know.
Oh, I don't
Cital-
mind that.
Citalia is happy.
I'm not mad about it. I don't hate it as much. Okay, the
We've run
fast
it
ships in the Dyson sphere. I'll take it over 3 of the current TFOs. Any day.
30 of them.
Yep.
Hey, I've got a good ship. I'll meet you over there if you want.
Sure.
Let me send you an invitation here.
Can this unsafe changer thing go away? Disappear? Delete? Go away?
My computer is not happy, and I'm dreading the thought I might have to replace my computer a year
Why
earlier
is it
than
not happy
planned.
again?
It's just going, and I think maybe it needs a reworking.
Maybe it just needs a cooling and
I was,
some paste on the conductive paste on the CPU.
that's a thought. That is an
I would
actual
start from there.
good thought. I just hate to take it apart, take it into the shop, have them look at it. Because for them to
Well, it
do that,
wasn't painful last time you did it.
no, because that was a really easy plug and play. This
Hmm.
is what it needs. We'll have it done in half an hour. Go take a walk. But sitting there and
Paste on
analyzing,
the CPU, paste on the CPU and adding cooling, that shouldn't really take that much longer.
I will try to set that up for what's going on next week. Because it means taking a day away from computering and doing other stuff. But if I take a day off from going to class, that should work. I'll just set up an appointment. Hopefully they don't have to do diagnostics. However, it would give me a chance to see how well my laptop's hanging in there playing it, since I have the 2 new laptops. Okay, you have convinced me I should do that. We're going to Vathalandia, correct?
Primitive. Which one do you want to go? Are we going first to the Voth one and see what's going on in there?
Tell you what, let me zip over to the space and see if they're in a cool, in that melee phase. Because if they are, then that'll knock it out fast. No, on this one, they're just kind of halfway through, and it's the
Is
only
it the only
instance.
instance?
Yeah, it's the only instance. So I will meet you back at regular Vothland.
Yeah, I'll
Let
zip
me out
over
of there.
there. They posted a roadmap on
Yeah.
some stuff to come until September. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, actually,
Yeah.
advanced info what's going to happen in the next few months. How unusual, how unstow-like, but how
I,
much
well,
like other games do.
they said they were going to. They've been talking about this for a while. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, well,
Hang
they've been
on.
saying a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to leave this team and grab a different ship because this ship has an issue. Which
What
is
sort of issue?
I've never played the
Damage?
mission, so if I don't use the transwarp, I can't get in there.
But
Oops.
you're already in the thing. You should be able to just beam down and beam up.
No, you can't beam down from space battle zone. You can only beam down from uh, once you're in.
Then you should be able just to warp out and get back into the
Nope,
Dyson
only if
sphere.
you've played it before.
Well, how did you get there then? You were there a
Transwarp,
moment ago.
but my transwarp is on a 9-minute cooldown. Transwarp will bring you directly in, whether you've played it or not. But I'm back.
Doesn't a transwarp unlock when you've already been there?
Yes, but it has a cooldown.
Yeah, but if you are in the battle zone, whichever you are, you warp out into the sector
No,
space. Shouldn't you be in front of the Dyson
you
sphere?
are. But if you have not played the missions, it says you must play the introductory mission before you can do anything else.
Mm, that's weird. Oh,
Yep.
I've never seen this ship before. What the hell is
Where
this?
are you?
The battle zone. I don't know what to tell you.
I
Oh,
thought
it's a
you.
Vorgon ship. I didn't see it from that distance. I
Trying to
didn't
figure out to
recognize
do
it.
that.
So
Sorry,
one bizarre ship.
I was in the wrong spot
Not a
of the
bad
battle
look.
zone. Yeah, we should talk about the roadmap too. So once we get done with your 30 ships, we can go play roadmap for a minute.
I was actually really surprised that they've actually posted it.
They said
I
they were
didn't see
going
that
to, but
one
that's so
coming.
nice. They actually did it. Where are you? I see you over there. I'll come join you.
Moving to 9 o'clock, I suppose. That's
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, right?
No, it's only
This one
6 in the
seems to
morning.
be
I hope that 10 Forward isn't going to do the
har
7
har.
p.m. as a routine thing, because it really
I
knocks
mean,
out.
the point is 9 o'clock.
Because doing it that late in the evening is crazy for all you European peoples. Because that's like
Especially
1 in the
me.
morning. Yeah. 1 minute. It's just about the same all the way over there. I don't know France that well.
I don't live in France.
Well, France is further
Right.
west from you, so it would be like a 5-hour time change, or is all of Europe
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
same
they're in
time?
GMT or like
Yeah,
time zone,
that's what I
so
thought.
yeah.
I'm here to save you.
Say what you will, I still think that the refit Discovery is one beautiful ship. And with the OG Discovery hull material, I think it looks even better.
I got the Impersa, and I'm really disappointed. Not in the ship. The ship I think is quite fun, but you have so few options in terms of
Yeah, that's the thing. It
ship
doesn't
design.
really get material options
No,
that work well. It doesn't have any. I mean, I get it that it requires them to create assets, but like, come on, do a bare minimum. Give us a different styles. When you're doing concepts, they are probably doing a few working models. They could have just polished 2 or 3 of them and just
I,
let them be.
do you want to head over to 5 o'clock? I don't know if anybody's there, but it's the only thing
Yeah,
I
we
really
can.
see happening.
This one seems to be complete, and I just
Mm-hmm.
managed to shoot one bunch of ships and nothing else came. So
Yep.
they usually spawns 2 like waves of them, but not today, I guess.
Do you want me to see if the name ships are up? Because that'll give you 30. Let's do this one, then I'll zip over there and see if that's up.
I hate going there because I hate that battle zone. The Undine battle zone is so ugly.
It's
This
not.
one at least is
It's
bright.
it's in this battle zone. Name
Yeah, but
ships.
it's a different version, which is polluted and looks like it's been
No,
covered in piss.
no, it's just a different section. For the name ships, it's not a different map.
Visually, it's uglier.
How so? It's the same place. It's just north.
It's not. They are different visually. Look, look at the difference between them. They don't look the same. I mean, physically models are the same, but the atmosphere and the Undine battle zone is polluted. It's
Yeah, but this
rusty.
no, the name ships are in this battle zone. They're not in the Undine battle zone.
Oh, you mean the name ships? I thought you were going to the
No, no, no,
the
the name
Undine battle.
ships. I wasn't going for anything weird, just the name ships. Ooh, there's one sitting over there.
Okay, okay.
But we'll do this first, because that might make the purple zone pop up.
There's a page on. Oh, by the way, they've actually moved their socials. Stowe moved their socials to Blue Sky, so now they're posting there as well instead of only being Twitter.
Oh, I haven't gone to either one in so long. I think I actually closed my Twitter account just because it's so annoying.
It is full of crap, but I am
Mm-hmm.
monitoring it for sake of information.
Well, I logged out once, and I can't remember my handle to log back in, and I realized I don't actually care anymore.
And that's fair.
Mm-hmm. The last
Me
time I went
too,
there, it
looking.
was just all kinds of garbage. It's bad enough I get sucked into the doom scrolling of YouTube and TikTok, but no. Nope, 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 nope.
I've seen, I don't know, I think they're kind of a drag show kind of thing. A guy that sang Lady Gaga's Abracadabra in a way that just blew my mind off on TikTok yesterday, and I
Oh,
can't get it out of my head now.
if you see it, well, of course it'll be gone. TikTok's only for a day, right? already named
No, I
ships.
actually saved it.
Oh,
If I
okay.
find something that's really cool, I usually save it because it was just too good to lose track of it. I can actually send that to you because I
Yeah,
don't remember
let's do it.
sending it.
I'm not seeing the name ships here, so we'll just have to wait for the purple zone to pop up. Which it should. We're just waiting on the Allied front tower. Thank you. I will take a look post a show.
Guy's amazing. He's got the voice. Like, Gaga should take him just for like backup. Just, I mean, he's not doing Gaga's voice, but he's just really remarkable. I had an interesting interview on, I think it was a TikTok. But honestly, I'm watching so much stuff, I lose track. With Nathan Lane,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
the
yeah,
actor.
absolutely.
Um, we're talking about Birdcage. It's just like, does he ever like think about how he got the role? Because it wasn't planned for him. He wasn't initially cast in it. Steve Martin was supposed to take the role of that Robin Williams played,
Yeah.
and Robin Williams was supposed to do Nathan
Right,
Lane's
right. That
role
I knew.
originally. But Steve Martin had some conflicting schedules at that time, so he dropped out. And it was Robin Williams who suggested Nathan Lane for the role of Storina slash his partner, and he took the more toned down role because he thought, yeah, he's just been cast. He's just still been on the popularity of Mrs. Doubtfire, and him
Mm-hmm.
doing a kind of a similar thing would have been just too similar.
I'm
So
going back down
he
to
thought that,
6 o'clock because ooh, I'm rubber banding like
yeah,
crazy.
rubber banding like hell. I may as well do
Wow,
something on this instance.
it's intense.
I just jumped around like
Yep.
I didn't launch the mycelium network. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we're losing a couple here. See.
It
Yeah.
was a fascinating to actually find out that it wasn't actually planned the way it did, but the way it panned out was actually brilliant.
Oh yeah, I think playing the I don't know how you want to call it. I'm going to say the straight guy, but that's not the way I want to phrase it. Straight guy in the
He
sense
wasn't
of
straight.
right,
He
but I
wasn't
mean,
straight either. He was
hold
playing
on,
the.
Chris, hold on. Straight guy sometimes means not the overtly comedic guy. When you're talking comedy, there's the comedy and there's the straight. So
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
never
mean
meant that.
sexual straight. So
Well, in that tone of the movie, I think it could have been understood two ways.
yeah, and
But
that's why I
yeah,
had to think of a better way to phrase it. But nope, 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 nope.
he was playing the toned down
Tone down guy.
partner
Yes. Okay, that makes it
in
easier to put it
in
out
that
there.
duet. But that was interesting because like he literally took like a backseating role. He was supportive. He was funny at times,
He was
but it was
great.
Nathan Lane who was actually nailing it the entire film. I
You know
just
who I think was the highlight of the film was Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria, yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my gosh, he was so good in that.
Agador Spartacus. He was so over the top. It was so brilliant.
Every now and then when I get a bad headache, I go look for my Pirin tablets.
Parent tablets, so yes, can people use that reference? You know what? It was funny. That movie is completely. I mean, if someone doesn't introduce it to you here, I don't think I've ever seen it in television.
Oh, oh,
It
absolutely.
wasn't in the
Well,
cinemas. It wasn't in the telly. It was just like non-existent here. Unless you run into someone having the VCR, you never knew they existed. Oh, we've got this little dreadnought, and I do have a dreadnought on my
ooh, we got
list.
the purples. Yay! Purples. Purples for the win.
It has one dreadnought on my list, so that would be a nice thing to kill.
I have to say I don't remember what network it was on, but it was on one of the cable networks. They'd play it like every couple of months, like a regular movie in rotation.
Yeah, I don't think
But
there's
because
a
they'd cut it up and
television.
stick in commercials here and there, it just kind of ruined it.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's better to be watched on a home video
Yeah.
edition or streaming, whatever, but not on
Gene
the
Hackman
television.
and
I
that
mean,
was good too.
Gene Hackman, my God.
Yeah. Let's feel all old Gene Hackman was in it. Did you get your
Yeah,
30 ships?
I got my 30 ships and I
Oh,
got my
thank goodness. All
dreadnoughts.
right. Whew.
Because, the dreadnought just popped, and the rubber banding popped again. Go away, rubber banding. Go rubber band someone else.
Well, I have a Borg TFO. Do you mind if I queue us up for something Borgy?
I will not mind it one bit.
Okay, what do I want to do? So what the hell was on with me last night? I'm just going to do conduit, just make life short here, or make life fast. And we were, playing some ships, and then we'd switch out ships and we'd play a few more. We weren't leveling ships per se, but just, kind of goofing around. And forgot that every time we change characters, the randoms would
We were.
reset, right? Because it's a
Oh.
30-minute cooldown. So we got, wee-woo, Hive Onslaught and Infected Conduit. We'd get something else, and then we'd be like, oh, let's switch ships. Infected and Hive Onslaught. Gosh darn it, switch tunes. Conduit and
Same thing.
yeah. We played it 3 times each last night, and it was like, oh, we're tired of this.
Oh no.
But we only did 1 or 2 patrols the whole evening. We're trying to do other stuff. We did come up with a Zinkethi front and a Dranur gauntlet, and that was about it. But it was earlier, so I have to kind of play with that in terms of timing. If I start earlier, it's going to be a different bunch of people. And for whatever reason, I just got massively depressed last night, so it was kind of nice to log off and go downstairs and eat food.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, how come?
I don't know. I've had like a month of no depression. I'm like, oh, I'm better. No, apparently not. Well, I am better, yes. It's just, I want this stupid depression to stop doing this to me. It's such a pain in the butt.
Like a clinical depression?
Yeah.
Or just...
And I had one doctor who gave me meds for it, and the meds are so wonderful. But they are opioids, and it's like, that's probably not a great long-term option. And he's like, no, this is not a long-term option. This is a get you through this episode and let's see what we can do. This is right after my husband died. And he had just lost his father and was going through the whole same thing, so he really was able to be empathetic about everything.
Yeah, totally. There we go.
Actually, I suspect it's I'd been spending months getting ready for that trip to Dallas, and it went well, and everything was great. And for the moment, there's nothing ahead until July. Maybe it's just I have 3 months.
Yeah, that might be it, because now you had something to work for, something to anticipate, something maybe to get nervous about, but that focused your brain.
Yeah.
And now that's really out of the picture, so that might be just like, oh, there's void. There's a void, and there's like nothing to occupy your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the whole Vegas thing coming up, but with the exception of little details now, like they haven't sent out the information for what it's going to cost for electrical and internet, but they usually don't until June, so just repainting the house and stuff like that. And I've got a baby quilt, but we haven't decided when the baby shower is going to be. Blah, 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 blah.
What baby?
My friend from martial arts and his wife are having a baby in July, and so we're going to do a baby shower. This is not a surprise. He knows about it, in case he's listening. Don't have to worry about that. But his wife is not really a super social person. I mean, she comes to some of our events, but we get it. So we thought we'll throw him the baby shower instead. She's had one with her family, so we'll throw him with his martial arts family. Which I'm sure he's going to get a bunch of onesies with, black belts and things like that. And martial arts themed presents.
As you'd expect.
this, your first butterfly knife. Baby's first switchblade. I'm not a knife person, but most of the people there love their knives.
Knives?
Yeah, knives.
What's to like about knives outside of being useful tools?
They're useful tools. For the most part, they're also camper people and hiking
Ah,
people and not living off the
that'll
land, but
explain it.
being able to live off the land type people. So, said person was showing me once how he put together not a cot, but something to take his sleeping bag and lift it off the ground for the night. So it was the frame for a cot, and he put it together with sticks and some twine that he had. And, it looked really solid, and he's showing me all of this stuff. And he had a little video of it and put it together and got everything tested and put the mattress on top of it and went to lay down on it, and the whole thing just collapsed. It was one of those beautiful moments of just, oh, well, that didn't work.
Hmm.
Let's see, I need plasma damage. I'm going to go see if I've got a ship that's got any plasma that isn't a Klingon ship. Who's got some plasma? Do, 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 do. Not Sun. Actually, you know what? Catherine, no. No, 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 no. That one does. That one probably doesn't. Oh, no. I hate the ship. I hate the ship. I just want
Good
to get
ship.
the Nidarian Defender.
Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, but the only way I can get rid of it.
Just by discarding it. Wait, what? Who
No,
said
no, no,
that?
no, 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 no. We have rules here.
We
We,
do? I
yes,
mean, you do?
I do. Yes, I am compulsive. I must finish everything. Let's see, is that there? It's plasma. What else can fit there? Okay, I have some plasma on the ship, which will serve two functions. We can do that, and then I can take it out of my rotation.
Ugh. One thing I really. Oh, wait. Oh, hello.
What?
Hmm. This could actually work. Now, I was trying to see, because I've seen a complaint online about Discovery ships just being too gritty, too dark. Like the hulls,
They can be,
the
yeah.
pattern. I honestly don't mind it because I do like that more technology that looks like technology. Like
Hmm.
one thing that made me really the original TOS ships kind of were unappealing because they looked like they were made out of cardboard and a toilet roll.
Because they're
I'm
probably made out
like,
of cardboard and toilet rolls and plywood.
I know, and that's the thing. That 60s aesthetic is so dated that most can have nostalgia for it to some degree. Like seeing them in a modern setting is just like not gonna cut it. Like make a show in 2026 with ships that look like they're made of toilet roll, two sticks, a small barrel, and and a saucer, two table saucers connected with something painted on them. Like that doesn't look very much convincing. They need detail. They need something that grounds them as piece of technology, as a vessel more than an experiment of sorts. So I was trying to figure out.
I sent you an invitation, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the tailor right now. I
Okay,
got.
no problem.
Yeah, I'll see you in a sec. So one thing that always like annoys me in Stowe is that a lot of hull patterns that are theoretically designed for TOS ships
Hmm.
don't really work with non-TOS ships. Like try to you have them available, but like they add some black decals all over the hull. And that really just irks me because like for instance I wanted to use the TMP era
Hmm.
uh, hull pattern on any of the Discovery ships, and no, that can't just work. They will just get black stuff all over them. Like to a point when that looked like this. Just gonna send you a screenshot.
Okay.
I'm like, no, I want it all covered in white and looking noble. This doesn't look nice. Like
No,
this,
no.
this is noise. This is ugly.
I
And
don't like that one that you just sent. That's Gundam.
yeah, I know that's just not looking appealing. And there are not many that really work for me, and they don't really just make. So that's the thing. You can't really. And that was the TMP. So like Enterprise era, the motion picture era,
Hmm.
Enterprise, right? This is the the TMP era, sorry, TOS era hull pattern. Again, ugly. And what's this black thing all around the hull?
I, I
The,
don't like
the
this
square.
ship design just in general. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
so, like I said, it's too Gundam. It's too clipped, edgy. It's inorganic, if you will. But the whole material,
Inorganic.
yeah, it looks like a drawing. Inorganic in the
I mean,
sense of some of the ships have got such attractive designs.
well, the original Discovery was based on Base 2 Enterprise design,
Hmm.
just heavily modified. And I did like that. So when it looked like, when it was just like a natural evolution of that design. But any ship you really choose, it's like same goes for if I choose the Strange New Worlds Enterprise. I mean, we technically have the Enterprise model from season 2 Discovery, but like that's just a detail, right?
Hmm.
It still looks more or less like that ship minus the window patterns, which are just incorrect. But that's not something you have really much control over. But even that one, I apply like TMP Aram hull material, and it just gets noise somewhere. Like it's either on the nacelles, like look at that. At the nacelles and pylons, you get this weird thingy. I need this white and pristine. I don't need it. You know what I mean?
Hang on, let me get over to your image there. I like the detailing on this image better. It's
Detailing okay, but like look at the nacelles and the pylons. They get this weird gray blue
yeah.
thingy going on, and the aft sections of the nacelle don't need this black cover, but they still
All
get
right.
it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not going to argue that, but with you, who has joined us here? It's a Taz. Hi, Taz.
Oh, it's
Hello.
alive.
You do.
Hello.
I lost track of time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, shocker, shocker. No one saw it coming. I hope you're alive.
Okay, so two new
Yeah.
ships were discussed last night in the stream. One is the Damocles class, which looks okay, and the other one's the Orchid class. And I assume everybody at Star Trek Online knows what Orchid means, and if they don't, they're
Damocles, did we get a visual glimpse of it? Because
yeah.
I missed it.
If you jump into the Star Trek Online channel, there's an image. Let me see if I can copy it over to you. Hang on a second,
Star Trek
Chris.
Online server,
Yeah.
Discord server?
Uh-huh. Let me see,
I think I'm
Chris.
still there.
Let me see if this will send it to you. No, nope, nope. I can't send you the image. Yeah, it's if you go to what am I looking at here? Announcements. The very last one,
Ah, I
Kel has
see it.
posted the images. They're not great images.
The other one, the green background, that one.
The green background is the Orchid class, and there should be an orange background. That would be the Damocles class.
The Damocles, what the hell is that thing?
That looks.
It looks like,
I'm.
what is that, Packlet thingy?
I
What the hell
don't
is
think
this?
so.
You mean the pink ship, right? That
Yeah, the
ugly
pink ship.
thing.
Yeah. I
Where's
mean,
it
it's
from? Discover Strange New Worlds
got
or?
me. I don't listen to chit chat about stuff like that.
The Orchid class, I can get behind because it looks like. Is that gonna have like versions of it?
Let's see.
Because there are 4 different patterns for that ship being shown on that picture.
There's no
Is it going to be interchangeable?
image here. The Damocles was an illegal prototype type developed by Section 31. It's a Federation
Yeah, I remember
predator, blah,
that
blah, blah,
one.
blah, blah. Elorian, but I don't know if we're going to go with that one, if that's going to be their premise for that one.
Because there are like 4 different versions of that ship with
Mm-hmm.
different hull and pylon configuration.
Yeah.
Even there's a different Sulsa version too.
I don't see the history of it here. I'm sure somebody will bring us up to speed.
Suddenly, I'm kind of interested in that Orchid class.
Yeah, well. Yeah. I shall never be able to use that without chuckling.
Why?
Orchid means testicle.
Or it means flower.
No, even the flower is from the root word for testicle. That's what it means.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I'm buying my mother orchids for Mother's Day, that means I'm buying her testicles?
Well, the reason it got the name is because the flower, actually, I think the base of the flower looks like it, according to some Greek or whoever first saw orchids. And they decided it's like avocado. Also has a similar root word. It's like, really, really, okay.
I would agree to disagree. I don't see a correlation, but that's just me. But
I
that's fair
I
enough.
I have no idea where it came from, but hopefully somebody along the line thought that was really funny. Please let them think it was really funny. Well, it came out of the animated series and Lower Deck, so yeah, somebody at some point probably thought, I'm looking here at the roadmap. So we've got currently the Jem'Hadar stuff that came out yesterday, the current event, Gamma recruitment event, the Grawl class starship, and the Orchid class. And the Orchid class is going to be in an R&D box, so I don't think, even if I open an R&D box, I don't know if I'd take it or not. Unless
Oh, I'd take it.
I might sell
Not
it.
that not that I have much chance of actually opening one
I
successfully.
think I've got 3 or 4 of
But
them left.
the R&D ships are usually the better
Right,
ones,
yeah, so
so
if I open that up, I'd probably grab something else. Coming up in May, we have the return of Crystalline Catastrophe with the 5-player version, and it'll be an event.
and hopefully it's gonna stay.
Well, that was the plan, is they were going to have a normal, advanced, and elite version. That was supposed to come out, and it
About time.
didn't a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they withdrew it completely.
It didn't work right or something. Um, there is a contents update to the Infinity Lockbox, which I hope in May means that they're going to get rid of some of the junk that's in there. Because if I'm spending money to open a lockbox, I don't want to have it be all R&D mats.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm not
yeah.
spending money on that. And the Damocles comes out in May. Console will catch up with Klingon Recruitment and The Good Day to Die. June is going to be the summer event, and the summer ship is the Gamtu from TNG. The episode was Tin Man. If you remember the Tin Man ship.
I don't remember that ship.
It's an organic ship. It was a living sentient ship whose crew died, and it decided to off itself by going in orbit of a star that was going to nova. And Tam Elbrun, who was the Betazoid with the poor filters and exceptional skill, went to live on the ship with it.
Yeah, I remember the premise. I
Yeah,
just don't remember how the ship looked like.
it's from what I remember, it was. And I have to go back and watch it. Uh, I think I have to go back and watch it because I might be remembering a different organic ship from a different series.
Oh, it looks like a weird phone kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And update to the fleet store. That'll be interesting. I'm curious what they're going to do there. Delta recruitment event, Phoenix Prize pack update. Looks like they're going to update a lot of the
Yeah, maybe they'll
packages.
move some of the stuff from Infinity Lockbox to the Phoenix Prize Pack
That's a
or whatever,
thought.
because half of that stuff isn't even worth it to pop out in an expensive lockbox like Infinity is.
Totally agree. All that stuff needs to be updated.
Half of that trash could just go away.
hmm Let's see. The Orchid class opens up in console in June. July is a Klingon starship in the Infinity Lockbox. And Season 36 content update, maybe a new episode. And a Kelvin Timeline Starship bundle. And then August will be a TFO event to be announced and a Romulan ship in the R&D boxes. And September, Star Trek Day event, a TFO event to be announced. So probably the next meta, maybe? Because we're going to have to get 3 more. Alien starship from the next generation. That's vague. Thank you very much. And a Kelvin
There were
timeline.
quite a few of them.
Yeah, just a few. And for console will be a Romulan ship in the Kelvin timeline. And September will be the Season 37 content update. And a Federation starship. So a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
For good or ill. Good morning, Chosen. I am doing good. We're just giving you an update on everything that's happening in the roadmap. The roadmap is visible on the Star Trek Online Hot Topic Announcements channel. So if you want to see what's coming up, it's right there. So Taz has probably already finished all of his things because he's been on for a whole 30 seconds or something. Good morning, Zimmer. Thank you for the cheers. That's very nice. Appreciate that.
I'm halfway there.
Of course you are. Chosen is playing NASCAR 25 now because he's still pursuing the 7 championships. I can't remember what you said it was, but I remember you're going for some goal that nobody else has gotten. And I need to do some plasma damage in space. I put some plasma stuff on this ship, so if folks want to do something, I'm not picky. So I'm doing house repairs courtesy of YouTube as I'm discovering the less than perfect repairs done by some of the previous owners over the last 40 years. It's been a matter of, oh, well, that explains why they put that decorative piece of molding over that, where it's completely out of place with everything else in the house. It's to cover the half-inch gap between the wallboard and the window. How do you fix that stuff? So I've had fun past day, just going,
Wait, that's not
what?
the Orchid class is from Lower Decks
That's what it says, but
and
also
the
says,
animated series.
but it also says animated series. Ooh, 7
Yeah.
championship wins. Excellent, Chosen.
Yeah, but there's also Growl class starship,
Yes,
which I don't know what that is.
that came out a couple of weeks ago. Week ago? No, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. That was one of the bundled ones, right?
I don't know. I think it's. Is it a Zen Store ship? Nope. I don't know what it is because I looked at it and went, nope, does not look attractive to me. Did you see any shooting stars? There's currently a meteor shower going on in the northern hemisphere. No, we had thunderstorms last night. Well, we had, in theory, thunderstorms. Somebody had thunderstorms. It's a promo ship. Okay, thank you. But what we had was cloud cover last night, so I didn't see anything. But thank you for mentioning that, because sometimes when I'm driving home, and tonight is a class night, I'm out in middle of Illinois driving east back to Indiana, and I get to enjoy the meteor showers because it's a very dark road. There's not a lot of lights on the road for miles and miles, and it's a great time to just pull over onto a side street and enjoy the meteor showers. I will take a look for it. Yeah, I have a beautiful telescope here, and I thought because I'm out in the middle of nowhere, it'd be great for stargazing. I also have 23 trees. So it's great in the winter. Can put my telescope out on the back deck and secure it in place so that the wind doesn't topple it. Let it get acclimated to temperature so I don't have to worry about condensation. But it gets really cold out there really fast. Taz, do you want an invitation to join us to do something?
Oh,
I don't know what we're doing, but it's something. Lunar eclipse is a great thing to see from a telescope. Ooh, that's a thought. So when we had the total eclipse a couple of years ago, my son and I went to the area that was as close to totality as we could get and was, 99.999% totality, which was freaking amazing. But if you go east from Indianapolis, it's farmland with not a lot of light pollution. So there are spots out there you can just go out and enjoy.
One thing I would love to ever experience is living somewhere so remotely that I could get to see the night sky with no artificial light. So,
It's pretty,
the starlight would have been just the only light source outside.
yeah. When I was
Because
visiting,
sometimes,
go ahead.
sorry, so sometimes like when I'm walking Hagrid in the evening, the moonlight is so heavy that it really casts a
Yeah,
shadow of me and my dog on on the sidewalk. But it's not the same if the street lights are on. I would love to see that outside somewhere
I went to visit
remote.
DT in Arizona, and he lives in the high desert. There is no light pollution there. So when we'd gone out to dinner and came back one night, I'm like, "Oh my God, that street light's bright," and he's like, "That's the moon." No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh my God, it was so intense.
Right.
Hydrogen
Which is
alpha
nice.
filters? What the heck is? Oh, sorry. Never bring a normal telescope to a solar eclipse. Yeah, no, I would never take my normal telescope to a solar eclipse.
Unless you're not very attached to your eyesight.
Yeah. No, I let people take professional pictures of that stuff. No, we just went out there, sat in the park with a bunch of truckers because everybody pulled over. Hundreds of cars pulled over to this one spot. It was a truck stop, zillions of truckers, and everybody was just camping out there and it was strangely quiet. We're all just watching it. And there's that moment when it goes from that last tiny bit of sunlight to totality. It's not like it goes dark, but it's really weird. It gets amazingly still. Well, I just need some space damage. Does anybody have a preference for what we do? Are you done with your ship yet, Chris? Or are you still playing with it?
In what way? No,
No,
I'm
you said
almost
you were at
done.
the
Yeah.
Taylor. Okay. By the way, for those of you who want to do the Jemmie thing, right now it only appears when you first log into the game. If you switch characters or something like you normally would add a tune, it won't show up. I guess they're going to fix it, but just log out and log back in. If you accidentally
Something not working.
Yeah. If you
Interesting.
accidentally delete it, though, you do need to reach out to customer service. So don't delete it.
Seriously?
Yeah, for the freebie, for the free recruit.
Yeah, I know, but seriously, they couldn't account for like again, not testing your stuff right before release.
No,
Like
I don't
what
know.
the
That
heck?
may be a deliberate.
To reach out to customer service? No.
No, for if you create a Jem'Hadar from this free promotional thing and you delete it.
Yeah, but people can delete it accidentally. They
Right,
could
and
have accounted for that possibility. It shouldn't be.
yeah, I
Oh,
get that. I get that. I just don't know if, what's going on
like,
with that
someone
one.
might go onto it on the weekend, and it's like, what? They have to wait until Monday before someone reaches them out? Because I'm pretty sure customer service for the game doesn't work on the
I'm sure
weekends.
they don't either. Good morning, the BNC. Welcome to the chat. The
I'm
BNC
like,
is here for the
what?
first time. I don't know. Maybe they'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. It's a nice day to do a stream. It's starting to get to be sun up here. And since we are going to be recording stuff today, it means I have to go out and walk the doggers as soon as the sun's up this morning, which means it'll be me and all the other people walking their dogs. That is not fun in the morning because everybody will be ruff, 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 ruff.
Right. Yeah.
All right, what
Yeah,
are we
I
doing?
know.
What are we going to do here?
I don't know. I've got everything on my end done.
I just need damage. Taz, you got anything you need to do?
Tails?
Can't you hear me?
No, well, we can
No.
now, but we couldn't hear you then.
Oh, well. I said no.
Mm.
All my stuff is done.
Okay.
Shockingly.
What a surprise. Why do I even ask? Let's see. I need 500,000. Blah, 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 blah. Anybody care what we do?
No.
Okay, is there anything you
No.
don't want to do? We'll go for the other one.
I don't want to do ground stuff.
What? Just,
Shocking. I know. Didn't see that one coming.
no. How about Defense of Starbase 1?
Sure.
We,
Was always fun.
we is queued for Defense of Starbase 1. So, no show tonight. I'm going to try and catch another class.
Okay.
Catch
I
up a
know
little bit.
I'm confused about the naming of those ships that are about to release.
Yes.
The Orchid class, the weird pink thing. I think that's what it is.
Ah, well, that makes some sense.
And it's from Lower Decks animated series, whatever.
Yep.
And the Damocles, that's why I'm confused, because it's actually been called Crossfield class in the Strange New Worlds, because
Oh.
with
Oh.
Crossfield being classified class, with Discovery being gone, and this was prototype that was stolen probably from plans from Section 31, it was
Weeble?
renamed in the game because we already have two Crossfield classes, and
Right.
this one isn't one Weeboo. That's why it's renamed differently. That's why Janeway isn't an Intrepid class again, another Intrepid. That's why they called it Janeway. That's why Kirk is not called Constitution, probably.
Yep.
Because they want to make a distinction between normal Connie and 3 other Connies that are already in
Yep.
the game.
Yep. All Connies all the time.
So I think that's why Damocles class is that's what they called the Crossfield class on the show. Which, for all accounts and purposes, Discovery was a not very known ship outside of the war, and you know how war operations tend to be classified anyway. So
They can be, yes.
it would explain why those ships don't exactly look like Discovery, but their template for the saucer is definitely from it.
Go.
Listen up. The war has.
Is the ship set up for that? Huh, I may not have set the ship up to do its thing. We will see in a moment.
Which thing?
The flip over and just stay in place thing.
Oh, you brought this
Here
thing
they
here.
come.
Hey, I break all my toys. I'm gonna take that out there. Oh, I didn't put that in there. Huh.
Interesting ship name there, Taz.
What's the ship name?
It's called 404 and not found.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
It's actually hilarious. I don't know why, but whenever people like name their characters, or like in Stowe, in this case ships, name some after something really silly or stupid, I just have the best time in my life, because it just makes me laugh.
Some people have got amazingly good names.
Yeah. Like, there are a few other online games that I occasionally play, or like daily play, like And I do notice that people have the most vivid imagination when it comes to naming their characters.
Oh, Exismer says, was someone saying that if you delete the new Vanguard character and start again, you get another character slot? Maybe that's why you have to contact customer service, because you do get the free character slot when you start the new Jemmie Vanguard.
And
Maybe
they
they
couldn't
don't.
account for that possibility that someone might abuse it?
Uh,
Again, testing.
yeah, they did.
Testing 1, 2,
They
3.
did it by making you call customer service.
So making functionality reliant on customer service instead of like programming it properly. It's like,
Yeah,
mm,
that's a good
like
point, Exismer. Because you know, if it was a bug that was working that way, would everybody promptly do it? Yes. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
you could have programmed it that it just gives you a free character slot once per account, and that's it. Like they give you other things once per account
Well,
in the
maybe
game.
they'll fix that issue with this fix that they're doing on a couple of the other minor details that came up with it. Like the
No,
duty
nothing.
officers not showing up, apparently.
Incoming warp signature.
Or an issue with them. I don't know exactly what went wrong.
For more arrive.
What am I doing with that?
I don't know.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers. An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Well, I don't know why that's doing that. That said, though, much as I really, really don't need another tune, I may start one.
Evacuation ship is launching.
Warning, masochistic tendencies detected.
Yes,
What? Go
yes.
through that again.
It gives me something to complain about. If I do something stupid, then at least I'll have some. I have 49 characters now. I actually do want to start a different character,
North.
but I didn't have any slots left. Now I've got the slot left for it.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
So I don't know if I mentioned it, but when we went to see Project Hail Mary, they were doing the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu.
No?
And wow, was that a movie I don't really want to go see?
Are regrouping again.
I mean, in theory, I want to go see it. In reality, it's kind of, that's not a great trailer. That does not make me want to go see that movie.
Yeah, that trailer sucks.
Yeah. And in theory, I'd love to go see it. In reality, not so much.
Keep fighting.
No, I've lost interest after they did the Book of Boba Fett.
Yep.
It's like, nah, this is just Mandalorian and Grogu hidden behind side characters. And, like, Boba Fett really deserved better than that.
Oh, Obi-Wan deserved better than what they did in that little mini-series.
Obi-Wan didn't need to be a series. We don't need, like, there's nothing happening on Tatooine that is interesting.
I would have liked to have seen what happened.
Obi-Wan just gets old. That's it. He just gets weird and old. That's it. That's just it. All of the stuff that happens there that breaks the canon because they like Vader says in New Hope, last time we met, I was merely your student. Now I am the master, only master of evil, God. And it's like, sorry, this is the first time they meet after their fight on Geonosis, I think,
Uh-huh.
whatever they were fighting. And now they've actually met in between, which is just does not make any sense to what that sequence when that conversation what they have on the Death Star in the New Hope. So I'm like, excuse me, who in the right mind was allowed to do that? Like, whoever wrote and agreed to shoot this scene, they need an electric chair. Like, come on.
Well, you know who Sam Witwer is, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Every now and then you'll see a video that he's done a little TikTok-y type thing going, hey, they were going to do this, and they had me do this, and I go, I think it was the first time that Padme met his mother was going to come up in the episode, and he goes, but they've already met. They have? Yeah. Here, on this, doing this. Oh. Huh. We need to rewrite that. Give us a sec here.
But that's the thing.
But this is
He
people.
knows, and he's more invested in Star Wars than half the people that are actually in the decisive positions
Yeah.
over the past decade or so within the mainline series, in the mainline movies. And they let him do a side TV series about a character that was just seen in one movie that is better than half of the stuff that they've done officially for the past decade.
What?
Like, Sam Witwer should be the showrunner of Star Wars.
Ooh,
I don't
that's a
care.
good point. Oh, it's like Henry Cavill and Warhammer. Yeah.
He,
This is a
he
man who
is,
knows
like,
his Warhammer.
literally. But he cares, he loves,
Oh,
and
he
that's the thing.
does.
It comes from a place of care, and it comes
Exactly.
from a place of being a fan and respecting the source material.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
I'm sure if Sam Witwer was showrunner of anything Star Wars, everyone would have loved whatever he would come out
Oh,
with,
yeah.
because he would come with from the point of respecting the original, giving it fresh take, and actually legacy properly continuing the
Yeah.
characters.
I,
Like,
I agree with you.
if they needed a recipe for success, they should have just brought him in.
True that. Well, let's go find somebody to raid here. See who is out
But
there
you know,
today.
it's Disney. They just after how many
Ah,
years? 16 years. They've released Andy Park, who was their concept artist for everything Marvel for the
yeah.
past
What is up
one
with that?
decade and a half. And the dude is a genius. He started with the most iconic comic book series characters, drawing, sketches, concept arts, and he climbed to the top. He's like literally just a comic and drawing artwork god. He can draw and come up with anything respectfully to the source material, but still in a way that makes it interesting. And they just let him go. I'm like, okay, I see you're in decline. I mean, they've been in decline for a decade now, but that's just underlining.
Hey, ooh. Well, you're on a break. If you're going to be right back. Let's see.
Who's in the break?
The BNC is on break. I was going to go raid him, but he's on break.
Hmm.
That's not fun. BNC, get off your break so we can come raid you. We'll raid you tomorrow. We have the Great Cornholio. We have Alt Lexington. Or we could go raid Avatar of Wynn, who is not playing Star Trek Online, but he's always been good to us. Maybe we should go raid him. We're going to go raid Avatar. Just because he's always
Sure,
good
why
to us.
not?
And it's not Star Trek Online, but that's okay. So on behalf of everybody here at the Dark Mom Consortium, as I try and figure out the timing for the soundboard here, have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsham.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And now I'm going to start the raid.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 seconds. Okay, it takes 10 seconds. It's just that matter of getting that balance right from one thing to the other thing. And here we go. Bye.
There we go.